Anna.
It's wonderful. I'm glad you suggested it.
Feel any better?
Not much. I'm afraid even that couldn't stop my thoughts.
How about some hot soup? I found some in the refrigerator. I'll heat it up for you if you like.
I'm really not hungry.
Okay, I won't push, but at least have some tea.
Yeah, I'll have some tea.
Here you go. Oh, Holly, your hands are shaking.
My nerves are shattered.
You're all right now. Nothing can happen to you.
It already has happened, Celia.
You didn't do anything.
Yes, I did. I disgraced Robert. I made a fool of myself and of him.
Does he say that?
Nobody has to be thinking it.
Why?
Because he does.
That's silly, Holly, and you know that.
Look at the facts, Celia. He married a con artist.
You haven't been involved in any kind of scam in years.
No, but as far as the public is concerned, once a con artist, always a con artist. And thanks to Ian's article, he's made me look as if I'm staying true to form.
That newspaper is nothing but a scandal sheet, and anyone who believes anything in it is not worth worrying about.
Yeah, but it's more than that, Celia. Poor Robert having to come to New York to the jail to get me. And just recently he was being honored for being an upstanding citizen. He must have been so humiliated. Having to come and get his con artist wife out of that mess.
Stop calling yourself that, Holly.
Why, everybody else is calling me that.
Well, forget about everyone else. Robert will get to the bottom of this. He'll clear your name, and then you can go on with your lives.
Yes, but without Robert.
You can't believe that.
I can't believe he'd still love me after this.
Holly, this is the man who stood by you when you were confused between him and Luke. This is the man who rescued us from the DVX. Surely, after all, you can't believe that he'd stop loving you over something like this.
He'll stick with me until my name is cleared, I know that.
Then what's the problem?
Well, when the dust is cleared and he's had time to think, he'll realize exactly what I've done to him.
No, no. When the dust is cleared, he'll realize even more clearly how much he loves you. Surely you can't doubt that.
Your towels in your room.
Oh, you didn't have to do that.
And if you let me know what time you want breakfast, I'll bring it up to you.
Holly, stop treating me like a guest.
Sorry.
And stop apologizing for the house not being clean, which it is, for not having my favorite wine in, which I don't care about.
I'm just so grateful to you for saying you'll stay for the next few days.
As long as you want.
I couldn't stand to be in the house alone tonight.
Where's Robert?
He went back to New York.
Did he say that he heard anything?
No, he's checking up on some things.
What? Did he say?
No.
Well, maybe he's got a new lead on Slater as to why he's trying to frame you.
I don't know.
Why?
He didn't tell me anything.
Oh, well, maybe he didn't want to worry you.
What do you mean?
No, nothing. I didn't mean that, no.
You're thinking what I'm thinking, aren't you?
I don't know. What are you thinking?
Well, that if Slater tried to kill Tony, not just once, but twice, there's no reason why he wouldn't do the same thing with Robert.
No, Holly, I wasn't thinking that. Not at all.
Well, that's what worries me. As long as Slater is on the loose, and he knows that Robert's after him, there's no reason, well, he's not going to go after Robert. Robert's in danger. He's in terrible danger.
This question. Is Mrs. Robert Scorpio fencing stolen property? The people demand to know. Oh, hi.
Didn't I hear you get the paper?
What?
I did, didn't I?
Oh,
Okay, let's see if I can figure this out.
figure what out? I don't know what you're talking about.
I know that Ian wouldn't resist printing the worst in his paper, so let's assume that he did. You got the paper, saw a really awful story in there, and in order to protect me, you hid it under the pillows, which explains why you were so desperately rearranging them when I came down. Am I close?
Pretty close.
Okay, well, let's see the worst.
Okay, you're right. I was just trying to keep you from seeing it.
pretty bad. It's not a very subtle headline, is it? How can you write this stuff?
Well, he should be sued for libel.
Oh, he's protected himself against that. He's just dragging up my past. There's nothing I can do to stop him from doing that. He's making it seem as if I've been a fence all along. But what is worse is that he's making it as if I've been using Robert as the perfect cover.
Holly, nobody is going to believe that.
Oh, no? Well, let's face it. People believe what they see in print. I mean, how many times have you heard people say, of course it's true, I read it in the newspaper?
No, Holly, no one who knows you is going to be saying those things.
No, I don't care about that. I mean, I don't care what people think of me. It's just that all this mudraking is going to ruin Robert's reputation.
You are worrying unnecessarily. Robert has a brilliant reputation in this town.
He won't for much longer if he stays married to me.
Holly, will you stop that?
I don't dare show my face in this town.
No, I won't let you do this anymore. We're going to sit down, and we're going to have some coffee, and we're going to talk about this calmly. Fine.
Heard a single word I said? I am going to demand Robert Scorpio's resignation.
Yeah.
Hello, Jimmy Lee. Holly, hello. Come on in, folks. Forward march. Here we are. In case you're wondering, there is a reason for this invasion.
Well, whatever it is, I'm all for it.
We're here because we all saw that story in the paper today.
And we all think the same thing. It's out and out garbage.
And that is a unanimous opinion.
And Bobby's too. She had to go to the hospital or she would be here also. She sends her love.
The people down at the waterfront feel the same as we do. They think it's pure trash.
That is so marvelous. You were all so marvelous.
Well, I was the practical one and brought food, and I see somebody was here ahead of me.
Hey, no. The more, the merrier. Ruby, let me grab that. We'll go ahead and pull it there.
Yes, I do. And I really appreciate it. I'm still worried, though.
Well, why? Nobody believes that filth.
I'm worried because something like this could make Robert lose his job.
Oh, come on, Holly. How could that happen?
Pressure, for one thing. I mean, he does have his enemies, and some of them wield a lot of influence with the mayor.
Well, what exactly is it that you want Lee to do?
His duty, damn it. Throw Robert Scorpio out of office. And as for that wife of his, send her back to the crime-ridden streets of London, where she belongs.
You know, it's strange. I know the London streets very well. Regent Street, Bond Street, Buckingham Palace Road, and I never found any of them to be crime-ridden. Holly? Oh, dear, it's Lila Quartermain.
Lila, how nice to hear from you.
My dear, I have a reason for calling. I read that story in the newspaper.
So did the whole world, apparently.
Now, you listen to me, my dear. That story is nothing but a bag of stupid innuendos and lies. And anyone in his right mind knows it. Now, to come to the point, are you coming to the wedding rehearsal here at 2 o'clock?
Well, the fact is...
I think you must, dear. For you and I are going to have a good long look at whoever it is who takes that newspaper story seriously. And then you know what we're going to do?
No, what?
We're going to spit in his eye.
Holly, was that another one of those calls?
No, it was Lila. I will be coming to the rehearsal.
Atta girl.
And the wedding?
You bet the wedding, too. And if anybody doesn't like it, well, my friend Lila and I will just spit in his eye.
There you go. Get it.
All right.